How are things going? Feeling ready?
Oh, I was born ready. Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the ta-da! See? It's right here.
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
No, I have a supply.
Aha! No wonder you were talking about Lucky Charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kaveh to make them for you.
That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon. Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more, you can ask the Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kashara War talents, he was the obvious choice. Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have got... Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? And what's your proposed use case? So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project.
Could be. Anyway, I just replied.
Fair enough.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to... Huh?
Paimon's just super surprised.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big... There are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangamabe is the best in the business. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Oh, that? Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like... My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangamabe business model.
Alright, if you say...
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much.
Traveler, Paimon. It's good.
Everything going smoothly over...
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creature. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The finding...
What? You can actually dissect...
That depends on your definition of wild hunt.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate.
The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the media master griped a lot about... I don't think that was because of his lower... It's a pity. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this... Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely. Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the Abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power. Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the Rerir of Solnari either.
Oh, that's terrible news! So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
All right then. Stay safe.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your...
My lady.
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. For me, that means fighting for the future. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. The biggest strengths are honesty and hard-workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
A reward on the...
Be gone!
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's...
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainslev?
yes. I take it your own name has...
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is mine, but it's what everyone calls me. and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people. I sense...
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explain. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr.
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his...
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really...
Okay. So, do you... You see? You're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though...
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even... And even now, they still support me. Which means...
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
Huh.
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Rerir of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time.
You will? Oh, thank you so...
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here...
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past. When I was awakened by the Radniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, There is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first, because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine. Please, I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little...
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still...
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this...
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Moonlight betrays you.
Yep, you too.
You're just dead.
Let me help you guys. Take this!
Hunt them down!
Be silent. Observe. Close your eyes. Steady now. Be silent. Are you quite finished?
Futile, hunt them down!
Leave this place.
Pathetic!
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Move!
It all adds up. No more lies. The deception ends here.
The moonlight betrays you.
Water jet!
Hunt them down!
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night.
You're just dead meat. It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
The moonlight betrays you.
Be silent.
cold. Move. Moonlight.
Close your eyes.
Praise you.
Steady now.
Welcome here.
The everlasting forest. Seek within.
Wipe out! Ha!
Observe. Close your eyes. Keep your distance.
Night falls. Be silent. The moonlight.
Luscious the moonlight.
Praise. Hunt them down. Hunt them down.
Can't hide the truth.
Pathetic. Hunt them down. Futile.
Observe.
Move.
Are you quite finished?
Hunt them down. The moonlight is all futile.
Are you quite finished?
Move.
Beware the creatures
Moonlight.
of the night.
Praise you.
The deception ends here. It all adds up. Shameless.
Move.
A grave transgression. With one heart, we pray.
The moonlight betrays.
Close your eyes.
Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first?
No! We've been separated.
Take.
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Silence.
But at least we know they're still there. We need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Search Solomon. If I can solve it long enough, the moment will come.
No more lies. It all adds up.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
Run. Hide.
The mystery unravels.
No more lies.
Water jet! Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Your death is within my grasp!
Seek within. It all adds up. Shameless.
Go! Bombs away!
How much power will it take?
The deception ends here. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Wipe out!
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Seek within. Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of. It all adds up. The mystery unravels. Time to go clean. Can't hide the truth.
How much will it take?
The deception ends here.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. How much power will it take?
Absurd. The mystery unravels.
Wipe out!
How unfortunate. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Go!
No more lies. Seek within. deception ends here. It all adds up. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. How unfortunate. No more lies. The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Water jet!
No more lies. The mystery unravels.
Bombs away!
It all adds up. No more lies. Within.
Will it take?
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth.
Destroyed and reborn.
The deception ends here. No more lies.
Destroyed and reborn.
There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two.
Nefer! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powered, and then
But that dust will plague your memory. Come on.
any other tricks of your sleep, as entertaining as they are.
You don't fool me. I see your fear. I have to stoke his rage. Make you fear what you could never defeat. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rip.
Is well, now
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won. Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer. It's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most...
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eye. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge...
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome. And I don't want you to lose your sight for... People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to eat. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as...
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. I'll send full details through Yehoda. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nodkrai. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt, and since Nefer's eyes were injured.
Hold on.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage.
You're right, but I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kuthar share something like this with me. In the past...
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm...
Friends.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night.
Glad to hear you didn't starve.
Well, it wasn't the same without you there. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She could...
Well, I'm back to...
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast, and they want to... He also dropped off some medical supplies, but... You seem fit as a fiddle, so... If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. We're here!
Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were...
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just...
Yep, we're here for you.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you?
Oh! Did you hear that?
You bet!
Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think? No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous... Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say. Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ear. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? If you're worried about me, you can nip... It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call... Oh, Father. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time... Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't... So that's enough for you to decide. He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me. So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget. Very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly, after all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even...
Huh? Am I...
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while.
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. He won't lie low forever.